back. Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Christian, and this video is for my entrepreneurs, self-employed people. If you have your own business, side hustle, do not turn this video off. You need to watch this right now because I'm gonna tell you how to get free money. My name is Chris. I'm a certified management accountant, licensed tax professional, have my own firm, and I'm currently helping businesses navigate through the COVID-19 situation and figure out how to survive. In this video, I have some gems for you, and I'm gonna unlock something for you so that way you can get free money from the federal government. Like I said, if you're an entrepreneur, I'm talking about my photographers, videographers, barbers, stylists, fitness trainers, singers, coaches, mentors, real estate agents, life agents, accountants, just like me. If you're one of those people, you have probably been impacted by COVID-19 and you lost some money over the last month. That's right. There's a program from the CARES Act called the Paycheck Protection Program. I know a few of you guys have already messaged me asking me if I'm gonna make a video on this. Well, here it is. The Paycheck Protection Program is a loan given to businesses, self-employed people, sole proprietors, and entrepreneurs just like you to help get through the next couple of months. It is a loan that is essentially forgiven as long as you use the loan amounts for qualified expenses. It's really easy to be qualified for the expenses that's basically handed out to you. So a loan that is forgiven is basically free money, or in essence, it is a grant. In the nonprofit world, we can get grants, and provided we use the grant money for its intended purpose, we don't have to pay it back. This is the exact same thing here. They're gonna loan you the money, and as long as you use it for the intended purpose, you don't gotta pay it back. You're probably asking what those purposes are. It is paying yourself, paying employee wages, utilities, and rent, mortgage payments. And we all have this. If we have a business, we all have this, and qualifying and paying out those amounts should be very, very easy. So basically anyone can qualify and use it towards those items. Now, there are a few qualifiers in order to apply for this loan or grant, call it. And number one, you must have an economic injury. If you are one of the professions I just listed out here a minute ago, then you most definitely had an economic injury. And if you need to justify it, think about this for a second. Look, I'm an accountant, and even though I can service a lot of my clients on Zoom and do remote work, there are some clients or some businesses where I cannot do the work remote. I have clients that are old school. They want to see me do face-to-face meetings, and they don't want to do upload portals. So I've definitely lost revenue in this time because they want to go see someone. So very easy to qualify on that. Number two, like I said, again, you must use it towards qualified expenses. Number three, you cannot be a non-resident alien, aka if you're on a visa, you don't permanently live here, you can't qualify for this program, I'm sorry. And number four, you must apply for this program from an SBA lender, not from the SBA themselves, not the Small Business Administration. You gotta apply through a lender, aka a bank. Now, you're probably asking to yourself, how much money am I gonna get? How much free money am I really getting? This is pretty good. So, the calculation is basically whatever you net out to yourself on a monthly basis, that is what is called the payroll amount, okay? So for example, and for entrepreneurs, it's pretty simple to calculate this. You get your 2019 taxes. On your Schedule C, let's say you had a net profit of $30,000. Talk about net profit. So you could have grossed 100K, and then you could have had 70K of expenses. Those expenses could have been car depreciation, supplies, your home office, laptops, cell phones, utilities, all that stuff. Call it 70K, and then you net it out $30,000 for the year and you pay taxes on that $30K. You get that same $30K divided by 12, and that amount is $2,500. So then that means you averaged a net profit of $2,500 per month last year, and that equaled your $30,000 in net profit. And then you multiply that amount, 2,500, by 2.5. 2,500 times 2.5 is $6,250. That would be your loan amount. You're probably asking yourself, why am I multiplying it by 2.5, where that 2.5 represents half of April, May, and June, which is also known as the covered period. So as long as you use the funds in April, May, and June towards those expenses I talked about earlier, talking about paying yourself, employee wages, rent, utilities, the loan would be forgiven. Now, there are other provisions in which the loan amount or the forgiveness amount is reduced, but as an entrepreneur, you're likely not going to run into those issues. That only applies to larger businesses. In addition, you can also increase the loan amount by 25%, and that same $6,250, an additional 25% would be $7,812.50. And all this would be forgiven, provided you use it towards the things I just talked about. It sounds pretty easy, huh? Well, it is. It really is that easy because of this entire situation, entrepreneurs just like you can't make any money. Look, a barber can't go to his shop and cut hair. Look at my hair right now. I don't got no fade. A photographer can't go out and do weddings, right? A personal trainer can't go to the gym and help someone lose weight or make some gains. That's just not happening. But I will say, on the website, they say that you don't have to have your 2019 taxes done and that you can submit financial statements to prove how much money you netted out last year. I'm gonna tell you right now, that's probably not gonna work because there are millions of other people just like you applying for this program. And if I'm a lender, I'm gonna take the path of least resistance to approve you. And because these loans have to be approved so fast, I'm gonna pick the people that have their shit together. For real, they need to have your shit together. So while you could risk not having your 2019 taxes done, that doesn't make any sense because there's a million of other people that are trying to get the money just like you. There is a cap amount of people that can be approved for this. So get your stuff together, make sure your 2019 taxes are done, and then submit this application. When can you submit this application? Well, small businesses and sole proprietors with employees can apply to it this Friday, April 3rd. And if you are self-employed or an independent contractor, then you can apply for it on April 10th. Okay? So what you guys need to do is make sure to have your 2019 taxes done. So then that way you can calculate your average net profit per month. So that way they can calculate your loan amount. There are other couple tidbits on this loan or this grant that makes it really, really lucrative. One, you don't need a personal guarantee. What that means is you don't have to have a co-signer on to get this grant. So your friend, your mom, or another organization doesn't have to co-sign and be liable for the debt if you default on it. Second thing is no collateral is required. So you don't have to put up your car, no assets, no life insurance in order to be approved. And that's pretty much it. You can use this program like a loan if you want to. So for example, let's say you use the proceeds and didn't use it towards those qualified expenses, then it would just turn into a regular loan. The interest rate would be 4%. The term can be as long as 10 years, and you wouldn't have to make your first payment for the first 6 months on the origination date. So basically you get approved in April, you don't have to pay for it until like October. So a really, really good program, guys. If you have any questions about this, please message me. I'm helping a lot of businesses navigate this. There are other programs that you can apply for, but this one is the number one I recommend. If you haven't had your 2019 taxes done, please contact me. I can get that done here very quickly. Remember, I'm pretty busy right now. The loan application date is April 10th, so I really recommend making sure you get it applied on that date. Again, my handle is Chris Doria. My website is fitmoneymanagement.com. Please message me if you have any questions. Share this to all your friends and entrepreneurs or someone that may need this. Have a good day, guys. See you on the next video. Peace.